I have my handy dandy recipe notebook, so you already know what time it is. Let's get cooking. Welcome to my channel. This is Minnie Moving Mountains. My name is Minnie, and this is my series called Minnie's Meals. Disclaimer, I am not a professional chef, nor am I a nutritionist. I'm just a girl in her muumuu who cooks every night for her husband so I can teach you how to cook, change up your meals for the week, or just give you something positive to watch. There will be no fancy lighting, no fancy editing, and no fancy makeup. Just me showing you the things that I'm passionate about, which is cooking and baking, my weight loss journey, and crafting. Today is February 11th, 2026, Wednesday, meal number 29. Today we're making chicken bacon ranch pizza. For my short form content, you can find it on my TikTok and Lemonade at Minnie Moving Mountains. For long form content, including my exercises, you can find it on my YouTube channel, which is Minnie Salvant. And for all of my written instructions for my recipes, you can find it on my website. Sorry, I'm not editing that out. So you can find it on my website, www.minniemeals.com. So normally I flip the camera around to show you what the ingredients are, but I'm very short on time, so I'm going to verbally explain it to you. You're going to need bacon, diced chicken, pepperonis, pizza crust. If you would like the instructions on how to make homemade pizza dough, please let me know. I would be more than happy to tell you. Mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, ranch sauce. If you want instructions on how to make homemade ranch, please let me know. I have a recipe for that as well. And pasta sauce. I think that's it. If I'm missing something, I'll let you know in the video. We're also going to preheat our oven for 425 degrees. And then as far as the pizza goes, I have an actual pizza stone. So that's how I'm going to make my pizza. But of course, you can make it on a baking sheet, whichever you prefer. So let's move mountains together and let's get cooking. To a baking sheet covered in full, you're going to put your bacon. You can also make your bacon on the stovetop. If you want to fight about it, you can join the military. It doesn't matter. Place into an oven at 425 degrees. My orange timer is for my oven. You're going to bake for 20 minutes. To a medium pan on medium heat, you're going to add a neutral oil. This is olive. Add your chicken, season with garlic powder. This is 1/4 teaspoon of salt, pepper, all-purpose seasoning, of course, the garlic powder and paprika. Mix well. My blue timer is for my induction burner. You're going to cook the chicken for 11 minutes, stirring occasionally. I have a pizza stone, so I'm going to spray it a little so it doesn't stick. To your pizza stone, you're going to add some finely ground cornmeal or semolina flour, I think it's called. Whatever the nonna uses. Add your pizza to your pizza stone and or pizza tray, whatever you're cooking with, and you're going to stretch out your dough. Shout out to my mom. I know she watches my videos. I'm using my pizza roller. Once you stretch your dough, you're going to add a little bit of marinara sauce. This is leftover marinara sauce that I had from another pizza, like from a pizza parlor. So you don't need a lot of sauce, just a little bit. Spread your sauce around in a circular motion. I don't know why. That's just how they do it on the commercials. Don't bring the sauce all the way to the edge. You're going to leave about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of border for your crust. Once bacon has cooked, you're going to line a plate with paper towels and place the bacon on the paper towels. This is why I cook my bacon in the oven, because it comes out consistent, the same every time. It's nice and crispy with some chew, and also it allows you to bake a lot of bacon at the same time. This is how my grandmother does it, but if you want to do it in a skillet, have at it. Sprinkle mozzarella cheese on top of the marinara sauce. You can use whatever kind of cheese you like and as much cheese as you like. Add pepperoni. Sprinkle cheddar cheese. Add your cooked chicken. Place pizza in the oven. I'm going to do this off camera because I need assistance from my husband because this pizza stone is very heavy. But again, if you do not have a pizza stone, you can cook it on a regular baking sheet. I'm cooking my pizza on a pizza stone so it cooks very hot and very fast. I'm cooking mine for 9 minutes. If you are not cooking it on a pizza stone and you are cooking it on a regular baking sheet, you will cook it for 25 minutes at 425 degrees. Place your baking on a cutting board and finely chop. The reason that I do it like this instead of putting it in the oven is because this bacon is already cooked and I do not want it to get burnt. Now that your pizza has cooked, you're going to add your crumbled bacon. And I have a little teeny tiny bag of ranch in a piping bag, and you're going to drizzle the ranch. And then sprinkle with green onion. And that's it. You have a home-cooked meal. This is how I make chicken bacon ranch. I'm going to go ahead and turn around the camera so we can chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's such an honor and privilege to be able to cook with you guys. For my short form content, you can find it on my TikTok or my Lemonade at Minnie Moving Mountains. For long form content, including my exercises and all of my recipes, you can find it on my YouTube channel, which is Minnie Salvant. And for all of the written instructions to my recipes, you can find them on my website, which is www.minniemeals.com. Let's move mountains together, and what should I cook next? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.